Welcome to the overview of the URL shortener tool. To access this tool, you're going to go to the toolbar on the left. You're going to scroll down to Business Center. You're going to go down to URL shortener. Once you've clicked there, it's going to take you to a page looking like this. Now, the URL shortener is a great tool if you would like to cookie any link, for an example, with your Builderall affiliate link, so that when someone clicks on that link and eventually lands on a Builderall checkout page, you will be the person to get that commission. Now, to create a new short link, you just need to click on this blue button, complete the information as requested, and hit save. All your short URLs will be grouped below. You will be able to edit it, preview it, look at the report of that specific URL, copy to use it on your website, social media, or emails, as well as delete. That is all for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in another. Welcome to the SitePod overview. To access the tool, you're going to go to the toolbar. You're going to go to email and engage. You're going to scroll down and you will see SitePod. You're going to click. Once you get to that, it's going to show you a page looking like this. Now, the website SitePod is a great tool if you would not like to make use of social media chatbots. You can also collect leads and automate your information delivery easily. Now, before you create your first flow, it will be a good idea if you are going to create folders so that you can organize your work a little bit easier, especially if you are planning on creating many sitebots. So in this example, you can see that I've already created 2 folders. Now, to add a folder, you really need to click just either on the menu bar on the left side here where it says add folder, or you can click on the blue button right here. Next, after you've done that, you can start adding your first flow by either clicking on the folder that you want to add it inside, or just click on add flow right on the left hand side, or add flow in the middle of the dashboard right here. Once you have created it, all your sitebots will be grouped below. You will also be able to edit the flow right here. You would be able to change the name. You would be able to embed it or get the direct link. You can also make a copy of it, export the flow into a file that you can share with others, or even delete the tool. That is all for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in another. Welcome to the social auto post overview. To access this tool, you're going to go to the top of the page. You're going to go to email and engage and click on social auto post app. Once you've clicked on it, you're going to get to a page looking like this. Now, the social auto post tool is an amazing tool because you will be able to schedule your posts in advance on various social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn. But before you can use this tool, you will need to connect your accounts by clicking on either the new account button right here or on the left hand side, accounts. Just follow the instructions, click save, and once it's connected, you will see a number appears under the pages area right here for each tool. Once you start creating and scheduling posts, you will see it all on the calendar below. You will be able to sort it by day, month, week, as well as by accounts and all pages. Another great feature that we have in this area here is the function to create groups. If I click on post groups, you can see we already have a few samples created. This will enable you to schedule a group of emails to a specific account to automatically post according to the rules that you've set in that group. You can also create one post at a time by clicking on the one that says new post here on the left. If any of your posts was unsuccessful due to a social media error, it's going to appear in this area right here. And that is all for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in another. Welcome to Mockup Studio Overview. To access this tool, you're going to go to the tool area at the top bar. We're going to go way to the right hand side under the category design and video, and we are going to click on Mockup Studio. It's going to open up a page looking like this. Mockup Studio is unique because you would be able to customize many different kinds of objects. We've got customization, we've got books, boxes, electronics, and if you click on more, you will see multiple different other mockups that you can create it. If you've already created a few, you would be able to find them under My Mockup on the left-hand side right here. Now, to create a mockup is easy. You're going to find the one that you want to work with. And for an example, we've got the box rotation animation right here. It will give you the specifications of the size of the image or the video before you upload. And to do that, once you've created it, you're just going to click on select. You're going to follow the instructions that they give you. And then once it's all ready, you will be able to download it and use it anywhere in your designs or on your website. And that is basically all there is to Mockup Studio. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in another. Welcome to Team Access Overview. To access the tool, on the left-hand side, we're going to scroll down to Business Center. We're going to look for Team Access. This is a great tool if you've got a team of people that are helping you build websites or manage your clients, and you don't necessarily want to give them access to everything. So to add a member, we're going to click on Add Team Member. We're going to type in the member's name, and we're going to click on Save. Now you will see that we've got a little tool icon right here. You're going to click on that icon and you're going to choose what they have access to. So if I click on Webinar Builder, for an example, it means that they will have access to all the websites within the Webinar Builder. I can also choose to give access to all, and you can see that there's different ones right there. All you need to do then is close it. You can also choose to edit the name and you can delete it. And then on the left-hand side, there is a status bar. Green means it's active, and if they log in, they would be able to get access to your site. If you slide it, it means they will be taken away. Now, you have to remember to give this key, copy this key, and give it to the person that is going to log into your account. They will need your account details as the email and the key that you've just given them right there, and they're going to tick Team Access and then sign in. If they don't do it that way, they will not get the access. And that's basically all there is to Team Access. I really hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in another. Welcome to 3D Photo Studio Overview. To access this tool, you're going to go to Tools in the top bar. We're going to go to the right-hand side under Design and Video category, and we're going to click on 3D Photo Studio. It's going to open up a page looking like this. Now, if you've never used the tool, you're not going to see the section right here at the bottom. Now, you can also go and add your own folders, so it looks like this. It's really a cool tool so that you will be able to organize your content a little bit better. You can also sort them between images and 3D images. If you like to add images inside of the folders, you're just going to click on the image or on the line of the folder. You're going to click Add Images. You're going to go and search for the one that you want to upload, and then you're going to click Add. And now it's going to be added, and it says File is added. And then we're going to go back to the dashboard, and you're going to see right there we've got our little image. And now you can manipulate that image a little bit if you want to by clicking on Edit. You can download the image, or you can embed it anywhere that you like on your site, or any place that that you can use an embed function with. So let's just click on the Edit button quickly. Right here on the Edit area, you can see you can manipulate the size. You can do the light and color of the specific image that you uploaded, any effects that you want to give to it, the text, watermark, background, format, and a profile. Very similar in the way that Canva works with different kinds of things that you can do with that specific element inside of your page. So we're just going to click on Close. Once you've finished with it, you're going to click Save, or you can click on Embed, and then you can use that image URL anywhere on the platform, as well as image with zoom. So now I'm just going to close this tab. And that is basically all there is to the 3D Photo Studio. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in another. Welcome to the social proof overview. There are two ways to access this tool. You can go to the top, find the tools, email and engage, scroll down until you see social proof pop up. Or you can go to the left hand side, scroll down until you see engage, go to social proof for your website right here. Both of them is going to lead you to the same page looking like this. Now, social proof is a wonderful tool to use to create trust and motivate your site visitors in purchasing a product from you. And this tool makes it easy with just a few clicks. But before you start, we already have multiple languages available for social proof. But if your language is not listed here, you can easily add your translation by clicking on this button right here. Once you have done that, you are ready to create your social proof. To start, just click on New Campaign right here or New Campaign right there. Complete the information requested and click Save. All your social proof will be grouped together in this area where you will be able to view statistics for 7, 30 days or all time. You can also click on My Campaigns and it's going to give you the same info. The other functionalities for each campaign you will find here right next to each campaign. By clicking on Edit pencil right here, you would be able to edit and change the information. The next one is the embedded link here. If you would like to add it to a website outside of Builderall, you can click on the analytics button right here to get more depth info. You can also get the records, meaning the names of people that has signed up for your product that is connected to the social proof. For example, you might have social proof activated in your Builderall site or in your e-learning or in Super Checkout that collects the names of those people, and then it will show up in your social proof. The next one is ghost records. This is useful if you have a product that you have already started selling and you did not have social proof active yet. Lastly, we've got the delete button. That is all for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another. Welcome to the SEO report tool. To access the SEO tool, you are not going to go to the normal area at the top where this menu is, because this specific tool falls under the category of Business Center. And you're going to find that on the left-hand side, scrolling down by clicking on Business Center, down to SEO report and click. Once you've clicked, you're going to get to a page like this. That's important to remember. If you are going to run an SEO report, you need to know the right keyword for that specific URL that you are going to use. So for this example, I'm just going to use digital platform and pretending that this is the keyword, and we're going to put in Builderall. Now, obviously, I don't know what is the specific keyword, but I want to show you how to run this report. So then you're just going to click on New SEO Report, and it's going to go draw all the information from that website, bring it back, and give it a grade. If the grade is anything less than an A, it means that you need to go and solve some of the problems. And it's very easy to find out what the problems is by looking at the overview area here. It tells you which is the critical factors that you have to look at and have to change, the relevance, the moderate, the low, and the optional factors. Now, clicking on one of them, you will see the inscription of the crawl status and the explanation on how to fix that specific item. If it's got a tick like this, it means no action is further needed. But where there is no clicks like this, no ticks that are green, it means you need to give a little bit of attention to it. Now, it's easy. Once you have completed all of this on your website and you've republished, you can just come back to the SEO report, put in your keyword and rerun the report and see if your grade has changed. Once you have done that, maybe you've got a client and you would like to supply them with a service such as this. You can really just go by clicking on Save PDF, and you would be able to send them a complete report on the URL of their site. And that is basically all there is to the SEO report tool. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in another. Welcome to the Booking app overview. To access the Booking app, you will have various options. First one, you can access via the menu at the top of the page. Second option is on the left-hand side. Click on Build, then again on Build a Booking Calendar. Another option is if you have added it as a favorite right here. Once you have clicked either one of them, it will take you to a screen looking like this. Here you will see an overview of all your calendars as well as bookings and cancellations. You can also see how much you have earned if you have set up a payment request. You will be able to change the analytics according to 7, 30 days or all time. Scrolling a bit further down, you will see your calendars in calendar view or list view. Again, you will be able to view each calendar individually and even sorted by hosts. On the left-hand side is your menu that you can access at any time while you are in the Booking app. Here you can create a new calendar, and that includes options such as consultations, events, classes and recurring meetings. You can also click on My Calendars and it will show you all the calendars you have created. You will be able to edit, view, delete or create a new calendar under that menu. Next is the calendar view. This option lets you see just your calendars but not statistics. Below calendar view, we have list view. It is the same as calendar view but in a list format. Then we have hosts. Here you can add, remove and edit your hosts for all your calendars. It is a good idea to add your host before creating your calendar to make it easier for yourself. Under integrations, you will be able to integrate. You will see all the apps in Builderall that integrates by default, and that is available for you to use. You can also integrate with your Google Calendar, Google Meet, as well as Zoom. Again, it is a good idea to set this up prior to creating your calendar to save you some time. Last but not least, we have settings. Here you can change the booking URL to something else that you prefer. You can set your country codes, and that will be used with phone numbers. You will also need to set up your time zone, and if you would like to receive notifications. That is all for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in another. Welcome to the overview of the Quiz Builder. To access the Quiz Builder, you're going to go to Tools, and then you're going to scroll down, and you're going to click See More, and click on Quiz Builder. Your dashboard might look different than mine, especially if you are new in Builderall and you have never created a quiz. Otherwise, if you have, you will see some activity happening at the top. You can see that we've got 2 quizzes, 0 trivias, 1 poll, and no surveys. You can also see all of them together, grouped by name, by the type that you've got, as well as different responses. The green little button right here means that it is active. If I slide it to the other way, it will disable it and will no longer be available to do. So I'm just going to place it back. On the right hand side, we've got share button, which means it's an embedded button. You can either choose to take the direct link and send it to somebody, or use it in your email sequences, or you can even take the embedded code and add it into your website or any other website. It doesn't have to be a Builderall website. Next to it is the edit button so that you can do any changes. Then we've got the view button as how it would look like when it's online. We also got a duplicate button if you do not want to go through the whole process and you maybe just want to change here and there something small. You would also be able to see all the responses of that specific survey or quiz that you've created. And you can also transfer this to another user inside of Builderall. And if you no longer want to use it, you can click on delete. If you've got plenty of different kinds of quizzes, you would be able to do a search and to find the specific one, or look for it by category. Now, there is one other place that you need to go and click, and that is the settings area. And this is where you would be able to choose the user path as well as your time zone. This is quite important to do too. So I'm going to go back to the dashboard of the quiz builder. To create a new quiz, you can just click new quiz right here on the left hand side, or right here you can click new quiz. Now, in Builderall, the quiz creator is not just a quiz. There are a variety of different things you can do. We've got a quiz, we've got a trivia, a poll, and a survey. So if you click on quiz, it's going to give you some examples like a personality and a diagnostic quiz, as well as the feature that's available. Clicking on trivia, you will see fun facts, evaluation questionnaire, as well as some features. The same apply to the poll as well as the survey. So there's multiple things that you can do with inside of the quiz app. Now, if you want to get started with it, you can just click on quiz and click on create quiz. Now, during the creation of the quiz, you will see multiple questions being asked that you can complete, and you would also be able to connect your mailing boss list. So it's important to go and create your mailing boss list if you would like to use it within the quiz. And that is basically the dashboard for the quiz builder. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you in another. Welcome to the overview of the SMS messaging tool. To access this tool, you'll have two choices. Both options will take you to the SMS messaging dashboard. First option is the menu bar at the top. Click on Tools, then on Email and Engage, then SMS Messaging. Second option is on the left-hand side. Click on Engage, then Send SMS Text. It will take you to the SMS dashboard looking like this. In the center of the dashboard is your analytics, where you can see all the activity, such as your contacts, your groups if you have any, and your Twilio balance. Remember, you will not be able to use the SMS messaging tool if you do not have an account with Twilio and have credit in your account to send messages. Below this block, you will see your sent messages that can be filtered using 7, 30 days and all time. It will show you the status of the message, which phone number, the country of that specific person, the date that it was sent, the cost of the SMS, and the origin, which is which tool in the platform you used for this SMS. You can also create a new message by clicking on the blue button. On the left navigation, you have Dashboard, which you can click on anytime in the SMS messaging app, and it will take you back to the main area of the tool. Below, you have Send SMS. Same as the blue button, but we have in the main dashboard. This is the place to go if you want to send a once-off message. Then we have Send Message. But let's click so I can explain a little bit more. Here under Origin, these are the apps in BA that are connected with the SMS tool. If you have sent any SMS in those tools, you will be able to see the results on this page. We also have My Contacts, and here you will see all your contacts, and you can add a new contact here. Below we have My Groups. You can create different groups, very helpful if you want to target a specific group of people. You can also import an existing CSV file with your clients, and right here you can see the cost of an SMS you would like to send by country. And last but not least, the most important place to go first before you actually start enjoying the SMS app is the integration area where you can connect your Twilio account. And that is all from this overview. I will see you in another. Welcome to the overview of the Domain and Email Manager. To access this tool, you will need to go to the left navigation. Click on Business Center and then again on Domain and Email Manager. It will take you to the dashboard looking like this. Right here in the middle, you will find all the domains that you have connected in your account. If you have added a domain, but it is not yet connected, you will see a message under the Connected To area. You will also be able to easily see if the SSL, which is the standard technology for securing an internet connection by encrypting data sent between two websites and a browser or between two servers, are actually active or not. For example, you can see that the domain builderalltestingdomain.com, that little world icon, the SSL is active and it is blue with a green icon. The same applies to the customer email that you've created in your account. The little blue envelope confirms that. So let's move to the icons now. This icon is for quick actions, meaning you will be able to use your email on other platforms. If you click on them, you will get a wizard guiding you through the process. You will also be able to transfer a domain. Note that using this option, you are not transferring the domain to another user. That you will need to do with the registrar. The purpose of this transfer is to transfer the use of the domain to another user on the Builderall platform. The next icon is the managing of your DNS and the connections. It is important, if you do not have any experience with DNS records, that you do not make changes here, because it can affect your website as well as your email deliverability. If you have to add a record or anything in advance, rather contact support. Now, as for the connections, it is basically the same as what you see on this page, but without all the other info. Next is the search icon. Clicking on that, you will see your domain, IP address, the MX host, when it was created or updated, as well as whether your email is active. And last but not least, you will see a green icon if your DNS was set up correctly. If not, it will show red with a prompt for more info. Next to the search icon is an envelope. Here is where you are going to create a custom email. Change your password, access your webmail, or even remove the email. If you see a green icon, it means that it is verified. Moving on the left, we have the dashboard. Clicking on it will take you back to the main dashboard of this tool. And below, you can buy a domain directly from Builderall, which is great because then you do not have to change the name server and so forth. Below, we have connect a domain. That is if you already have a domain that you have purchased elsewhere. And below that, you can create a custom or professional email, which take you to the same place as the little icon way on the right of the dashboard. That is all from this overview. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another. Welcome to the browser notification overview. To access the tool, you're going to go to the toolbar at the top, go to email and engage, go down until you find browser notifications. Once you've clicked on it, it's going to open up a page looking like this. If you're new and have never used browser notifications, you will not see this activity. You will just see the create campaign button. But if you do have an activity that has already been created, it will show up here at the top via 7 days, 30 days, or all time that you can choose. Now to edit, you simply click on the little pencil right here. You can also grab the embedded code that you will need to put onto your website to make this browser notification work right here. You can see who your subscribers are, and if you want to send a push notification like a promotion, you can go right here, put the details into that area, and it will be delivered into their browser. You can also schedule different kinds of notifications at different days and dates by clicking on this little icon. And if your browser notification is no longer needed, you can just click on delete campaign. Now, how do you start with this? You can either go and click on new campaign on the left hand side or click on create a campaign here. Then you're going to see this, choose the type of your site. Is it in your website or in another website? If it's in another website, you're going to supply the URL and the name. But if it's in a Builderall website, there's no need to do anything here except to go and add the URL to your website. So in this example, I'm just going to click on that. And this is the code that you need to grab. You're going to go to your website builder in Builderall. And you're going to see, I'm just going to use this one that's been published as an example. I'm going to click on the 3 little dots and I'm going to click on settings. Now in this area, it's important to remember that we're going to look for the script settings, which is this area on the left-hand side. So we're going to click on script, and right here at the top, we're going to paste in the browser information. Once you've done that, you can click save. Now the browser notification has been added. There is an alternative way of how you can also make use of the browser notification, and that is on the left-hand side right here, where it says browser notification within the website. And right here, you can enable the browser notification. And now I can say that it's been successfully done, and we're going to click confirm. So now it's been successful. If you no longer want this to be enabled, you can just click on disable browser notification. So once all of this has been set up and you have saved, you're going to go back to the browser notification area. And if you are ready to start sending information and you've got some subscribers that has signed up, you can always come back here to schedule your notifications or create a push notification for that moment. That is all for browser notifications. I hope you enjoy this, and I'll see you in another. Welcome to the Click Map overview. To access the Click Map tool, just go to the Tools section at the top, go to Email and Engage, click on See More, and then you scroll until you see Click Map. You're going to click on that. Now, Click Map is a great tool to show you where people are clicking on your site and even identify problems that people might have. Now, on this dashboard, you can see one Click Map that's already been installed. And therefore, there are statistics available right here at the top. You can filter them between 7 days, 30 days, and all time. You can also see if there is a decline or an increase in the clicks in your site. Over and above, you would be able to edit an existing Click Map by clicking Edit Site right here. You would be able to show the Click Map. This is the embed code. You can either choose the direct link or the embedded code. And this one is to delete. Now let's go take a look on how you would be able to add a site to your site. All you really need to do is either on the left hand side click New Website or Add a New Website. A box like this would open up where you're going to give your Click Map a name and you're going to add the URL. Once you've done that, it's going to give you the code, or you can just go and grab the embed code and put it inside the header section of your website, which is the script settings of the site. Now, after a few days, you will be able to start seeing the clicks people have done on the site by clicking on the button right here. So once you've clicked on it, it will open up a page looking like this. Right at the top, you will see Select Page, and you can choose which page you need to look at, the date and the range, and then you will see how many clicks happen on that specific page. And then there's little dots that's all around here, and that's going to tell you exactly where people have been clicking. You can see there's a lot of clicks for share, which means that this website has been shared quite often, and that people are visiting certain areas more often than others. You're going to be able to scroll as well to get a little bit more information. Now that is basically all there is to Click Map. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you in another. Welcome to the overview of the Mailing Boss dashboard. To access the Mailing Boss, you will have various options. You can either go to the top navigation and click on Tools, or on the left menu, go down to Engage and click Create Email Sequence. Or if you have added Mailing Boss as a favorite, you will be able to access it faster by clicking right here. Once you have clicked on either of them, you will be taken to a screen looking like this. Here, you will see an overview of all your email activity, your subscriber lists, workflows, subscriber sources, and tags. You will also see a very important area right here, which is your default configuration for the default company with the sender email. Default means that all email going out will use the company email if you do not change it in the sequence, broadcast, or campaign. Below the default configuration is the quick action menu. You can create a subscriber list, create an email. It will give you the option to choose between campaign, email sequence, or broadcast email. Then you can create a workflow here. A workflow is where you can automate your email sequence according to certain actions your subscriber has taken. You can also create a template. You can create multiple templates for different businesses you might have. This will save you a lot of time, so it is worth to set up your templates in advance before you start creating your emails. Last action in the column is account settings. Here you can set your time zone, which is very important because sometimes you want your email to be sent out at a certain time, and this setting will tell Mailing Boss which time zone you are in. You will also be able to change the lead score. A lead score is what is applied to the subscriber when they open a campaign. Very useful if you to only send emails to subscribers that actually engage with your email. The other info you need to add in this area is your company details. Now on the left side menu is a floating menu, meaning you will be able to access this anywhere in Mailing Boss. You will be able to go to your workflows, access all the subscriber options such as lists, tag manager, as well as price draw. Under emails, you will find all your emails, templates, and custom macros. You can create custom macros that you can use in your emails, especially if it is something like your email signature that you do not want to type each and every time. You can also send instant messages by clicking here. Note that you will need to have an account with Twilio with credits to be able to send an SMS. But in this area, you will also have access to send a WhatsApp. For that, you do not need credits. The next one is integrations. If you would like to integrate Mailing Boss with other platforms such as Zapier or Pabbly, you will be able to create webhooks to use in those platforms. You will also find your integration key that you can use on your pages in your site with a specific rule that you create to track your subscriber through their journey and use those tags you create in your email sequence. Lastly, you will see settings. Here you can access your account and see all your domains and sender emails as well as your company details. This is all from this overview. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in another. Welcome to the CRM overview. To access this tool, you will need to go to the left navigation in your dashboard. Click on Business Center, then on CRM. It will bring you to the CRM dashboard. In the center, you will find your analytics that you can filter. First filter is the origin, meaning the email list that was created and where the information is coming from. Second filter is the filter by tags. It will show you all the tags you have, and you can add more tags here. The third filter is the by date filter. On the left navigation, we have dashboard. If you click on this, it will take you back to the page no matter where you are in the CRM area. Below dashboard, we have leads. Again, you can filter by list, name, and email, as well as function called boil. That basically means that you can allocate a certain amount of points to be given to a lead, then later you can use that boil function in Mailing Boss to send automated messages. This little plus sign means you can add a lead. Make sure that you choose the right origin list for the lead to be added, because you will be added to the list in Mailing Boss. When you click on a lead, you will see the lead's journey on your site. You can also add another step by clicking on the plus right here. Further functions included on this page is the ability to delete a step or lead by hovering over the info. Going down, you will see actions by score. Here you can add any action that needs to take place. For example, you might want a lead with a specific tag to be moved from one list to another. This can be done here. Next is origins and steps. You will be able to see all the origins, like where the information come from, and it could be the website, an external site, a webinar, a funnel, etc. You will be able to add another origin by just clicking on the plus sign right here. Clicking on an origin will show you the steps, pages or journey that the client will take, and when you hover over each area, you will see additional options like delete, edit, embed, especially for integrating with the external site, as well as the instructions on how to do that. You can also disable the origin. Lastly, you will also be able to click on the plus and add an additional step. This is a great function because you will be able to track your lead even in an external site. Further down we have workflow, which means clicking on this will take you to Mailing Boss workflow to set up email automations. Last but not least is the settings. First is the script settings that you will need if you are going to integrate CRM with an external site. You will not need this function if your site is in Builderall. Here we have tags, and this is where you will see your tags or add any additional tags that you want to use. Last option is the custom types. Currently we have phones, entities, address, interaction, but you can also add additional ones if you just click on the blue plus. And that brings us to the end of this overview. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another.